What's up, YouTube? This is Rare Black Atheist, and over the past few days I've been exchanging messages with a YouTuber named Z Woodward21. Basically, he's been asking me why I'm an atheist, what's my justification of being an atheist, and I've tried to answer his questions as best as I could. In addition to that, this is my 31st video on the topic, and also in the About Me section of my YouTube page, I thought that I gave a decent in-depth explanation as to why I'm an atheist and the thoughts behind it. But for some reason, he still kept asking me why I'm an atheist. So I thought, you know what, I'm just going to do a video and I'm going to explain it here. And Woodward, if you still don't understand, then I don't know what to tell you, okay? Now, a God is traditionally defined, and I'm going to read some definitions here. The being perfect in power, wisdom, and goodness, who is worshipped as the creator and ruler of the universe. The incorporeal divine principle ruling over all as eternal spirit, infinite mind, a being or object believed to have more than natural abilities and powers to require human worship, specifically one controlling a particular aspect or part of reality. God is often most conceived as the supernatural creator and overseer of the universe. Supernatural creator. God has also been conceived as being immaterial, a personal being and the source of all moral obligation, the greatest conceivable extent. Now, God is defined as supernatural. I don't believe in any of the above that I just read to you. I don't believe there is a being anywhere that has those attributes. I don't believe it. Now, I could be wrong. I don't believe there is one, but I could be wrong. But I'm not convinced as of right now. So what would you call someone who doesn't believe the claims that I just read? What would you call that person? An atheist is defined as someone who has a disbelief in the existence of a deity, a person who denies or disbelieves the existence of a supreme being or beings, a person who lacks belief in gods or gods. That makes perfect sense to me. I don't believe the claims that there's a supernatural creator. I don't believe the existence of a deity. That's why I'm an atheist. I thought that was pretty self-explanatory, but that wasn't good enough for him. Now, it turns out that Woodward is a deist. He's not a Christian. So, if you go by the definition of deist that I looked up here, the belief that reason and observation of the natural world, without the need for organized religion, can determine that the universe is the product of an all-powerful creator. According to deists, the creator does not intervene in human affairs. Deists typically reject supernatural events such as prophecy and miracles, tending to assert that a god or a supreme architect does not alter the universe by intervening in it. This idea is also known as the clockwork universe theory, in which a god designs and builds the universe but steps aside and let it run on its own. That's the definition of what a deist is. Whether I agree or not, it's still supernatural in nature to this point in time. But he says to me, "You atheists, you want a proof of the creator? Just gaze at the stars, your children, friends, and all living species, and there you have it. The universe is the creator." So anybody wants to tell me, when did atheists mean that you did not believe in the universe?
Recognize that the very molecules that make up your body, the atoms that construct the molecules, are traceable to the crucibles that were once the centers of high-mass stars, that exploded their chemically enriched guts into the galaxy, enriching pristine gas clouds with the chemistry of life, so that we're all connected to each other biologically, to the earth chemically, and to the rest of the universe atomically. That's kind of cool. That makes me smile. And I actually feel quite large at the end of that. It's not that we are better than the universe.
Now, am I denying that we are not made up of the elements of the universe? No, I'm not. Do I believe the universe is a living, conscious being that interferes in our petty affairs? Which is the definition of God in our society? No. Then that makes me an atheist. And Woodward, the universe is not a deity. I've went over what a deity is, what a God is, and the universe certainly isn't that. He says to me, you, atheists, search for answers and never find truth. So you conclude because of logic? To exist by chance, Darwinism, is a probability of species, in caps, not a definition. It's amusing how atheists think they got it all figured out with Darwin's theory of evolution and the Big Bang Theory. This theory isn't a definite explanation of matter, but you really believe a mere human when we can't understand time? You people really think the complexity which you people don't even understand, that time and matter is by some chance? That's what he said. Rewind it if you didn't understand it, because I didn't either. And if you have a migraine after hearing that nonsensical jibber-jabber, I understand. I damn near had to take a day off work just after I read that. So he rejects the Big Bang Theory and evolution. But it, honestly, when he came at me with the Darwinism and the Big Bang Theory, it shows his dishonesty, because he's using scientific theories as if they're exclusively atheist positions, which they are not. And my atheism is not based on the theory of evolution or the Big Bang Theory. If nobody ever proposed the Big Bang or evolution or any natural science of any kind ever, I still would not find a supernatural creation as a responsible explanation why there's anything instead of nothing. He's just simply being intentionally dishonest with suggesting that I'm only an atheist because of two scientific theories. You know for a fact that there are theists, deists, and atheists all around the world who accept these theories. So how can you pass it off as atheist only? I cannot ever, and will never present an argument that I know to be dishonest. Now, let's think about his argument. If I was a Christian and I believed in the God of the Bible, here's how that argument would sound. You, Christian, search for answers and never find truth. So you conclude because of logic to exist by chance, Darwinism, is a probability of species, not a definition? It's amusing how theists think they got it all figured out with Darwin's theory of evolution. Big Bang Theory? This theory isn't a definite explanation of matter, but you really believe a mere human? We can't understand time? People really think complexity, which you people don't even understand, that time and matter is by some chance? Now, do theists or atheists who accept these two theories believe it was by chance? No, we don't. Woodward, you may think it's by chance, but you know for a fact that evolution and the Big Bang Theory are not based on chance, but you say it is anyway. You know that's dishonest. You know that's not what we think, so you can't say that. That's just being dishonest. That's your opinion, which is bullshit. Neither theory state whether or not a creator or a God exists of any type. So it doesn't matter if there's a creator or not, these theories are true regardless. So why would you use them in an attempt to discredit evolution and prove a creator? I'm sorry, and I really, really hate to say this, but you are a stupid little fuck, okay? Because that's just fucking retarded. Moving on, he says, this is the part that kills me. Since I'm a deist, I want you to know the truth. The universe is our creator, our God. Out of love, it gave us life to enjoy. So out of the appreciation that the universe has to offer, I felt it's an obligation to let everybody know that it loves us, and for its purpose to create us. We should fulfill its purpose by ensuring generations to enjoy what the universe has shared with us. Now, is it just me, or have you heard this somewhere before? That sounded incredibly familiar to me. Now, let's replace what he just said. Instead of deist, let's replace deist with Christian, and let's replace universe with Jesus. And let's see how that sounds. Since I'm a Christian, I want you to know the truth. Jesus is our creator, our God, and out of love it gave us life to enjoy. So out of appreciation that Jesus has to offer, I felt it's an obligation to let everyone know that it loves us, and for its purpose to create us. We should fulfill its purpose by ensuring generations to enjoy what Jesus has shared with us. Now, how is that explanation any different from what you just gave me? It's the same thing. It's the same thing as what a typical crackpot creationist would say. You reject science. You rely on this honest arguments to get your point across. So congratulations, Woodward, for combining theism and deism to suit your needs. There is no evidence whatsoever that the universe loves us or has any human emotions. Every time I asked you how the universe created itself, since you don't believe in the Big Bang Theory, or how life diversified, since you don't believe in evolution, you didn't answer me at all. The universe has to have a way, has to have a method of creation. It had to, if it is the creator, what was the method it used to create itself? How does it work? How do we falsify it? You're stuck in the same boat as the creationists, except you don't offer everlasting punishment for not believing. So, I reject your claim that the universe is God. I reject your claim that it created everything out of love, because you have no evidence at all to suggest that the universe is the same thing as a deity, which you certainly believe it is. So, since I don't believe your claim, what other word would you describe someone who rejects your monotheistic beliefs, which you certainly do have? An atheist. So there you go. There's my justification for being an atheist. You dishonest little shit. Now, did I explain it good enough for you, motherfucker? Did I explain it good enough? Do you need more? Do you need another video? Do you need a more in-depth explanation? You know, I tried to be cordial with him, but it just got on my goddamn nerves. Did I explain it good enough? Is that good enough for you? You are basically taking Christianity and cutting Jesus out of it and putting the word creator in it. That's all you're doing. You could go through the Bible and white out Jesus and Yahweh and just put in creator. And your shit is the same as theirs. You can't explain shit. What did the creator do? What did the creator do with life? You can't use evolution. You can't use the Big Bang. So how did the universe create itself? How did Earth form? And how did life form on Earth? With the creator. Explain it. You can't. Just like the creationists can't. Without invoking fucking magic. Which is just as bullshit. Why aren't you just a Christian? It's the same shit. Fuck you. I'm out.